Okay, so this PD Pioneer power bank from Ravpower is probably the only power bank you're ever going to need to buy. In this video, let's talk about it.
Nadie nos advirtió que extrañar es el costo del amor.
Starting off with the unboxing experience, you get a white box. When you open up the white box, you get a hard shell case. And when you open up the hard shell case, you're going to get the PD Pioneer 20,000 mAh power bank itself, and you're going to get a carrying case that's like a velvet material. Aside that, you're going to get a USB-C cable that you're probably never going to use, and you're going to get a manual. That's pretty much everything. Speaking of the build quality and design of this device, you are going to get a matte finish that's rubberized and really nice, and on the top of the device is where you get all the ports that you're going to use. You're going to have one USB-A port and one USB-C port, and you're also going to have an AC/DC power outlet. On the front of the device, you're going to get 5 LED dots that basically indicate to you what percentage of your battery you still have available, and on the bottom of that, you're going to get the Ravpower logo. The bottom side of the device basically houses a vent that shows you that there's a fan inside of this, and when you actually plug in your laptop to this device, you can audibly hear the fan kicking so that it can keep the device cool so it doesn't overheat. Moving on to the functions and functionality of this device, tapping the power button on the top of the device once is basically going to activate the LED lights in front to tell you how much battery you have left, and also turn on the USB-C as well as the USB-A port so you can charge your phone, your laptop, or other devices. To be able to use the AC/DC port, you're going to have to hold down the power button for about 3 seconds, and then the green light comes on and you're good to go. One of my favorite ways to use the AC/DC port is to use it with the Ravpower 4-port desktop charger. That way I am able to actually charge a bunch more things with this single port. Now, since this device is actually a smart device, when the device or the device that you're charging is fully charged, the device actually turns off by itself to save you some battery. And speaking of battery, this device actually takes around 6 hours to charge from 0 to full when you need to charge it with the USB-C port that's included on the top. It's also worth noting that this device supports power delivery up to 80 watts, so you can actually use this to charge a MacBook Pro, a 15-inch MacBook Pro. I should point out, however, that this might have a hard time charging a 16-inch MacBook Pro, especially when it's in use doing video editing or other rigorous tasks. I should also point out that you're not going to be able to plug your fridge or your TV to this device because that's not what it was made for. My experience using this device is essentially using it to power up all my devices on the go, like my iPad, my laptop, my phone, and if I was in the middle of a shoot and the batteries in my camera died, I could very easily power this up with it and just continue to shoot. And that is why this is probably the only power bank you're ever going to need as a creative, and a huge thanks to the guys at Ravpower for actually sending this out to me for review. That was pretty much all my thoughts about the Ravpower PD Pioneer 20,000 mAh 80W 2-port powerhouse. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan.
The God of God!